Hey friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to NEWSPLEX, your brief Monday recap of shit that happened in the wrestling world over the weekend.
Correct.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, the biggest news over the weekend was the passing of Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Of course, the legendary wrestler, the high-flying wrestler, everybody knows him. He was the guy that jumped off. The WWE showed this ad nauseum.
Yeah.
Him jumping off the steel cage.
Onto Don Morocco.
That's right. That was in Madison Square Garden?
Correct.
Yeah. And then Foley was there.
Yep.
That's sort of why it got so much play, because Foley was there. And
He said that's what inspired him to be a wrestler, I believe.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, kind of big news. He had stomach cancer. He was 73 years old. So that's around life expectancy still. Of course, his legacy is obviously a bit marred. It's a bit, people use the word complex. It seems like he probably killed a person back in 1983.
Maybe, yeah.
His girlfriend, Nancy Argento. And so they reopened the case within the past 2 years, 1 year?
Yeah, he was arrested in September of 2015 in that case. And then charges were dismissed earlier this month.
Yeah.
This January, when it was declared that Snuka was unfit to stand trial due to his health issues.
Yeah.
In terms of wrestling,
Yeah.
Snuka left quite an impact.
Yeah, he was inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame in 1996. Back then it was WWF.
Yep.
He was the very first ECW heavyweight champion back then.
When it was Eastern Championship Wrestling before they made the transition to Extreme Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
And, you know, for guys like us who grew up in the 80s, Snuka was one of the major figures in WWF at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, just growing up watching wrestling back then left a huge impact.
Very charismatic guy.
Yes.
Had a really cool look to him.
Yeah.
He'd fly all over the place and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's hard to talk about this stuff. It's kind of akin to talking about Chris Benoit. It's like, you know, in terms of the wrestling world, Chris Benoit was a major talent.
Yeah.
But it's hard to not, you know, it's hard to dismiss what he did. You know, he killed his entire family. That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is messed
And
up.
Jimmy Snuka might have allegedly, probably killed somebody back in 1983 and evaded justice until the very end. It's kind of like, you know,
Complex is a good word for it.
it's hard to
It's hard to separate the in-ring accomplishments from what he may have done out of the ring.
Exactly. But in any event, he's passed away now, so we'll leave it up to you guys to decide on what his legacy is.
Yes.
Ultimately, history decides.
Yes.
Anyways, in funnier news, nobody likes Roman Reigns, Larson.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Illustrated issued their awards for 2016. And along with naming AJ Styles their Wrestler of the Year in agreement with us, they named Roman Reigns the most hated wrestler.
Ooh.
And I think it's the first time a babyface has ever won this award.
Well, if Vince McMahon keeps on shoving him down our throats, then I'm sure he'll probably keep on being hated by people.
Yeah, it's a new era of wrestling where people just don't exactly take what's just forced on them.
I know, exactly. My goodness. So, yeah, I'm kind of actually sad that PWI has the most hated wrestler as an award, and we didn't think about that for the Friendo Awards. Because I wonder who would have won the most hated wrestler in the Friendo Awards. I don't know.
Well, let's speculate what the nominees would have been.
We look around. Would Lex Luger have been on there?
Well, people actually wrestling now.
Oh, right.
We'll say we could say The Miz.
We can say The Miz, Sheamus, Roman Reigns. Who else? Would Charlotte be on there? She's just a really good heel.
I thought about that too, because she's a
really
pure
good
heel.
Yeah, she's really
And
good.
Samoa Joe.
And Samoa Joe.
He's a pure heel
yeah,
too.
but I hated, like...
Well, kayfabe hated.
Yeah, people respect him.
Yeah.
This seems like if Roman Reigns kayfabe, you can't put him on there. He's a babyface.
Man, this is a tough
It
call.
would have to be a write-in thing. It would have to be a write-in thing. I wouldn't, because I don't know. I mean, there's Sheamus and Roman Reigns, and Sheamus isn't really there anymore because he's like the Raw Tag Champ. I like Sheamus now.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I have no idea who'd be on that list.
Yeah, that's tough.
People who annoy us.
Well, we couldn't put Charlotte on there either because...
I know. I love Charlotte. She's great.
Yeah. Pretty much all the heels.
They're great.
We appreciate the work. We appreciate The Miz. We don't hate him.
I don't know.
Kayfabe, we're supposed to hate him.
Yeah.
But we appreciate the work. That's tough.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't hate Roman Reigns. He works hard.
He would probably be on the list though.
I know.
Guys we don't want to see. That's what the list. That's what the award would be. Guys we don't want to see.
Then who else other than Reigns then?
I don't know. I don't know. I still don't know. Guys we don't want to see. I don't know who I don't want to see. I'm pretty happy with the talent involved in the WWE right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh, Bollywood Boys. But that's my own personal
that's
take.
your thing.
And I've got my wish. I have not seen the Bollywood Boys anywhere for a very long time besides like their Instagram and whatever.
Yeah.
So mission accomplished. Anyways, we got a Raw tonight. Brock Lesnar's coming back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to talk about being in the Rumble?
Well, I'm sure Paul Heyman will be the one doing the talking.
Yeah, you're probably right.
But yeah, and I'm sure we'll hear more about who's going to be in the Rumble. And also, there's a Twitter exchange where Triple H said it was time for him to get to Raw.
Right.
And then Seth Rollins retweeted it, said, interesting. So he's finally catching on the idea that if he goes where Triple H goes, maybe he can finally confront them.
Kind of odd, like Seth Rollins understood that the UK tournament was this weekend. I'm surprised he didn't show up and confront Triple H then.
Well, he's got shows to do this weekend, house shows.
I guess so. I'm just saying, if he really wants Triple
But
H.
like on his day off, why
time.
not go to WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut?
Well, maybe we'll get answers to that tonight on Raw.
It'd be funny if Triple H grilled him on it. It's like, I'm sitting right here at Gorilla.
Look, you know my email address. You have my number. You know you can text me at any time, pal. What's going on? What's wrong?
You walk by me every day going out to the ring.
Yeah, exactly. If there's something on your mind, just let me know.
I'm here for you, Seth.
I'm here for you, Seth. How can I help you today? Yeah, maybe that's an HR issue. Anyways, that's it for NEWSPLEX. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.